guard, Gilbert Arenas. At the other guard position, Deshaun Stevenson. At forward, Karan Butler. At the other forward position,
Hello, Hoop fans, and welcome to this NBA exhibition game. We're here in Washington, D.C. The visiting Charlotte Bobcats will square off against the Wizards here at the arena. Good evening, everyone, along with Kenny Smith and our sideline reporter, Craig Sager. This is Kevin Harlan.
Well, Kev, it's exciting to be here. This game won't count towards the standings, but both teams are still going to play hard. It's all about competing.
Now, as we get set for the game to begin, let's take a look at the key matchup of the game. Kenny?
Well, Kevin, I'm interested to see who comes out on top in this matchup at the small forward position. Butler is undoubtedly one of the very best small forwards in the league. His active hands make him so disruptive. He can take teams out of their offense because you always have to keep the ball away.
The Bobcats get the tip, and we're underway. Pump fakes. Felton hits the jumper.
Felton.
Want to set the tone here from the first bucket.
Dumps it to the middle. From close range, the stuff by Okafor. The Bobcats bring it up. They lead by 2. Capped off with a dunk by Richardson. Inbound pass to Arenas. About 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Arenas crosses it over. Hands it to Haywood. Lobs it to Arenas. Backs in. Skip pass to Arenas for 3. Wallace hits the defensive rebound. To Felton.
Arenas had a decent look there. Despite the miss, I'd expect him to take that shot again.
Tries to back down. The steal by Haywood. Let's check in with Craig.
Well, guys, I had a chance to talk with Eddie Jordan, coach of the Wizards. He said they have their work cut out for them. He said they can fill it up in a hurry. We need to really communicate defensively and make them work hard for every bucket. Guys, we'll see if they can pull it off.
Thanks, Craig. They lead 4-2. Passes to Wallace. Wallace gives the up fake. From 20 feet out, snaps the net.
Wallace can really fill it up. It's a good idea to keep getting him the ball.
The Wizards with the ball. About 3.5 minutes left in the first. Passes to Stevenson. The pass to Arenas. Shoots. Doesn't get enough under it. To Okafor. A tough shot, hammered, and he'll go to the line.
shooting 2.
Sinks the first of 2. And he splits the free throws. Snatched inside by Jamison. Swings it to Butler. Butler can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. To Richardson.
Butler got a good look at that one and has to be a little upset at himself.
Wallace.
The Wizards with the ball. They're behind by 7. The handoff to Jamison. Feeds it inside to the rim. Wallace grabs the rebound. To Richardson. Slam dunk by Richardson.
He finished the play with a strong jam, and that's what you like to see.
Skips it to Butler. Passes it to the right block. They can't seem to stop this run. It's missed by Stevenson. Passed it to Wallace. Takes the turnaround Jay. Yes!
Gerald Wallace.
The inbound to Arenas. The kick out to Stevenson. Shoots it. Okafor rips down the defensive board.
Stevenson looked like he rushed the shot a bit on that one.
Jason
The
Richardson.
Wizards will take their first timeout of the game.
Substitute.
Brigic will leave the floor. The Wizards with the ball. They're shooting 12% for the quarter. Back to Arenas. Arenas lays it right in. The Bobcats bring it up. They're winning by 11. The long shot three was off by Felton. Takes it in. Stevenson gets the board inside.
Wallace is in disbelief after that miss. Me too.
The Bobcats with the ball. 1:17 left in the first quarter. The
Wallace.
dunk was just crushed in by Wallace. Arenas tries the spin move. Passes to Butler. Passes to the left wing. Arenas tries to post him up. Passes it to the left block. Jamison sank the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more.
Shooting one.
Good for the three-point play.
They're playing him tight all the way up the court. Full court, man-to-man deep.
The finger roll was laid in by...
Great execution on the inbounds play, and they get the bucket.
Arenas brings it up the court. He's shooting 50% for the quarter. Passes it to Stevenson. Dish down low. Jamison. A little long, but it goes in. And it's a 10-point game. Glides in. Butler pulls it in to Arenas. Dishes it to Haywood. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack.
Haywood made the most of a tough shot. He's not the best finisher in the league, but he still found a way to lay it in.
Reeled in by Arenas. The Wizards with the ball. 17 seconds left in the first. Stevenson hacks, and he'll go to the line for a couple.
Shooting one.
Thomas comes in off the bench. He can't get the first. Good on number two. From the high post, swishes it through.
That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a salt.
To Stevenson, behind the arc. Yes!
Stevenson.
There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 21-15. Kenny, what have you noticed so far?
Kevin, I've been especially impressed.
Jamison inbounds to start the second quarter. The pass to Jamison. Jamison. Wallace corrals it, and that's his fourth rebound thus far.
Missing layups are good for one thing.
Jason
Turning your
Richardson.
hands again.
The Wizards bring it up. It's an 8-point differential. Skip pass to Butler from 20 feet out. A little long, but it goes in. The Bobcats with the ball. About 4.5 minutes left in the half. Step on the line, and they will give up the ball. The Wizards bring it up. They're shooting 43% from the field. Passes to Jamison. The layup was good by Jamison.
That's too easy. The defense got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
To May. Passes to Okafor. Takes it up. Too much mustard on that one. Dumps it off. Swings it to Butler. The tough shot. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line.
Good call by the ref. There was definitely some contact on that release.
And he makes the first one. He gets them both. In close, banks it home. The Wizards with the ball. They've been doing a great job so far sharing the rock on offense. Shoots. Comes up empty down low. The Bobcats with the ball. It's a 4-point ball game. Yanked down for a defensive rebound by Arenas.
Nice job on the boards. He worked hard for that one.
To Arenas. Arenas sinks it from the top of the key. The Bobcats with the ball. Just over 3 minutes left in the half. Off-target three by Okafor. The Wizards with the ball. They can even the score with a bucket. They tie this one up on that bucket by Arenas. To Richardson. The Bobcats with the ball. 2:51 left in the second. Jammed down with one hand by Richardson.
No flash, no frills, just jammed it home. Nice finish.
The pass to Stevenson with the floater. Breaks it off the back of the rim. They're 13 for 20 from the field. Richardson connected on the shot, and he was fouled. A chance here for a three-point play. Young checks in for the first time. He completes the three-point play. Inbound pass to Arenas. The Wizards with the ball, and it's a 5-point game. Fires the three. Good! The Bobcats will take their first timeout.
Timeout, Bobcats. Get your official.
Skips it to Richardson. The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Richardson.
When he goes to the rim like that, defenders might as well step aside.
The Wizards with the ball. 2:13 left in the half. Felton read that pass and picked it off. Great finish by Felton. The Wizards bring it up. They're 5 for 8 for the quarter. Arenas steps back. Skipped it to the outside. Passes it back to Butler. Felton picked off that pass for his second takeaway of the contest. Fired short by Wallace.
The D caught a little bit of a break on that. That was an awfully good shot. It just didn't go in.
Pass to Young. The second chance bucket was missed by Young. It's ripped down by Felton. Tosses it up court. Splits the defenders. Richardson got the bucket and the foul. Great shot. He'll go to the line for one more.
Shooting one.
Thomas will come off the floor. He completes the three-point play. The Wizards bring it up. They're behind 37-28. From 6 feet, ricks it off right iron. No good. Wallace brings it up the court. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Hauled in by Wallace. Passed it to Okafor. Off the mark from the top of the key by Okafor. The Wizards with the ball. 1:05 left in the second. He's double-teamed. The Wizards were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. Stevenson will hit the floor. Okafor will leave the floor. Feeds it to the middle. Goes up. Tries to lay it in, but it doesn't go. Butler pushes it up. Dumps it down low. The pass cut off by Wallace.
There was too much traffic in there to let that one go. Not a good pass. Nice focus to get that shot off, even with the defender hanging all over him.
Good for the three-point play. Arenas brings it up the floor. He's got 8 points. Dumps it to Haywood from short range. Off the mark. The Bobcats bring it up. They should slow it down and use some clock. Slammed down by Wallace. They'll try to stop this run. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Couldn't stop the run there, and a miss by Arenas from downtown. Buries it.
Arenas did a nice job to get the rock there in a position to score.
He's doubled up. Dumps it off to Wallace. The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Wallace. Tosses it up court. Lets loose for a three. Bricks it off the front iron. To Richardson. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The score, 44-31.
Honestly, Kevin, I thought this game would be a lot closer. These teams aren't that different as far as talent, but you couldn't tell by the score.
Okay, it's time for our 2K Sports halftime report.
Thanks, Kevin. The Bobcats are way out in front. Richardson has been red hot. He's shouldered the burden for them offensively and has helped them get the lead. The Wizards are trailing by quite a bit. Jamison has been working his tail off, but they're going to have to make some adjustments if they want to win this game.
Thanks, Kenny. Now let's take a look at the team stats from the first half. The Bobcats have been running the show so far, and their offense is firing on all cylinders. If they can maintain their hot shooting, this game may turn into a blowout. Now let's go to our Craig Sager for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update. Craig?
Well, at the end of the first half, I had a word with Eddie Jordan, coach of the Wizards. He told me that they've done a good job of being aggressive and controlling the tempo of the game. He said, "We've been aggressive and have looked to get the ball inside offensively, and it's worked well for us so far." It has indeed, and you've got to figure they'll keep it up here in the second half. Kevin?
All right, Craig. We should be ready to go momentarily. Jamison inbounds it to start the second half. Hands it to Stevenson with the shot. Can't nail the jumper.
Stevenson took no time at all to put that one up. Still, he was pretty open, so not a bad shot.
Jamison saw the pass coming and cut it off for the steal.
Defensive foul.
Arenas, he's pummeled and will have a chance for two at the line.
Shooting two.
Can't sink the first. He sinks the second. Heaves this one from half court. Butler gets it, but surprisingly, that's only his second rebound so far. To Jamison. Stolen by Felton. That's his third takeaway so far. Pass to the high post. Dunked in by Wallace. Arenas brings it up. He's got 5 assists. Passes to Butler. Pass right side. From long range, Risha grabs the defensive rebound. To Richardson with the crossover. The dunk was just
Jason
crushed
Richardson.
in by Richardson. The Wizards will take a timeout here.
Wizards.
They trail by 16. To Jamison. The tray. Butler snatches it down inside. Butler sank the basket.
If you're
Shooting
gonna
one.
foul, at least make sure they don't get the bucket. Rough sequence for the D.
Good for the three-point play. The Bobcats bring it up. They're shooting 64% from the field.
Gerald.
The
Wallace.
flush by Wallace. The Wizards bring it up. About 3.5 minutes left in the third. Bounces it to Stevenson. Passes it to the right side. Butler sizing up his man. On the drive, Wallace cleans the defensive glass. To Richardson. Nice job
Jason
on the assist
Richardson.
by Brizic.
Richardson knows how to finish when he gets in close. Cocked it back with one hand and hammered it home.
Lob inside, shoots, right block, hits the far eye. The Bobcats with the ball. 2:59 left in the third quarter. The
Gerald
8-footer dropped in
Wallace.
by Wallace. They've got a lot of ground to make up. Passes to Stevenson. Arenas. Jamison grabs it, and that's his 4th rebound thus far. Went with the lay-in, but it was missed by Jamison. The
Jason
rim-rattling dunk
Richardson.
was ripped in by Richardson. Can they finally knock one down? Dish to Stevenson. Glides in. Nice feed by Arenas.
Stevenson.
To Wallace.
They're trying to wear him down with some full-court man-to-man defense.
Defensive foul.
Wallace connected on the shot, and he was fouled. A chance here for a three-point play.
Shooting one.
He completes the three-point play. Jamison inbounds it to Arenas. 2:17 left in the third quarter. Passed it to Butler. Gets in close. Off to the right, but it still falls. The Bobcats with the ball. They've got a nice lead. Passes it to the left block. Shoots from the post. Hits the
Okafor.
bottom of the net.
These guys are putting on a clinic. They're playing with confidence and their offense is just flowing.
The handoff to Jamison. Passes to the high post. From the free throw line.
Brandon
Hits the back iron, but gets the lucky bounce. Fires it way up court. Intercepted by Jamison. That's his second takeaway of the contest. Arenas.
Well, he did a great job to absorb the contact and still knock it down.
Substitution on the
Heck of a play.
He completes the three-point play. The Bobcats bring it up. They're 8 for 9 for the quarter. With the teardrop, Jamison inhales it. To Stevenson, the Wizards with the ball. 1:25 left in the third. He's double-teamed. Nabbed away by Richardson. The pass to Felton. The prayer can't finish at the rim. The Wizards bring it up. They trail 61-46. The trifecta by Stevenson.
Stevenson doesn't find himself open from the arc often, and for a good reason. He's a dead-eye shooter. Sloppy defense that trip down the court.
Okafor backs him down. Hayward anticipated the shot and sent it away. Passes to Arenas. Shoots it. Can't connect on the quick shot. Tosses it up court. Works it out. Okafor converts the... Arenas brings it up the court. He's got 9 assists. Quarter alone. The prayer, it's in!
Hayward has been on a tear, and they need him to keep it up if they're going to come back from this deficit.
Sails in. It falls short. To Butler. The Wizards bring it up. They're losing by 12. Arenas can't guide it in.
They'll probably hold for the last shot.
Didn't realize that he was on the line. They'll turn it over. Okafor will leave the floor and has really been struggling so far. Inbound pass to Arenas. Skip pass to Butler. Shoots, left block. May hauls it in. Skips it to Wallace. Led perfectly with the pass, and it's dunked home by Wallace. We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 65-51. Morrison inbounds it to start the final quarter. From way back, Butler has it, and that's his 5th rebound in this one.
Oh, man. Shots like that will drive a coach absolutely nuts.
The lob to Jamison. To the rack. He gets hammered, and he'll head to the line.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Passes to Morrison. Morrison with the smooth finger roll.
Effortless, soft layup. Nice play.
Arenas brings it up the floor. He's shooting 41% from the floor. From just inside the arc, hits the left of the rim and gets the friendly bounce. To May, it's stolen by Stevenson. The teardrop fell through by Stevenson. The Bobcats with the ball. Just over 4 minutes left in the fourth. The soft finger roll by Brzezic.
Oh, easy lay-in. The D should not be allowing that.
The Wizards with the ball. They're behind 69-57. Shoots. May grabs the rebound inside. To Morrison. Jammed in by Morrison. Takes it in. Gently drops it in.
Arenas made the D a non-factor on that one. He's so quick, he can get position on you in a blink of an eye.
A quick shot. Jamison hauls it down inside. The Wizards with the ball. They're shooting 46% for the game. The lead is cut to single digits by Arenas. Gives the up fake. McGinnis. Brzezic snatches it inside. The layup no good by Brzezic. The deceptive pump fake got the D up in the air, but the finish was off by May. The Wizards call timeout. May will come off the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The Wizards with the ball. 2:57 left in the game. Swings it to Stevenson. Passes to the right block. To the bucket. Hammer. He'll go to the line.
He got a hammer. The D definitely got their money's worth on that foul.
And he makes the first one. Gets them both. The Bobcats bring it up. They're up 73-64. A little long, but a kind roll on that. Arenas brings it up. He's shooting 50% for the game. He's doubled up. The pass to Stevenson. They rule this one goaltending. Count the shot. Fires it way up court. Brzezic. Great pass by Felton.
Nice dive. He dished it inside, and it was right on the money.
Passes to the left corner. The tough shot. Fouled hard. Take a trip to the line.
Yeah, he got clobbered. No question on that call.
sinks the first of two. He gets them both. They're leading by 9. To the rack. No good with the finger roll. The Wizards with the ball. 2:11 left in the fourth. Dishes to the middle. Arenas backed on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. He knocks down the first one. Gets them both. Off the inbound, cranks it off the back iron. The Wizards bring it up. They're shooting 55% from downtown. The finger rolls off the mark by Stevenson. Richardson misses the layup.
There's no answer to that miss. Just one of those things that happens every few years.
Felton picked it off back there, and that is his 4th takeaway so far. To Arenas. Here comes the double team. Passes to Stevenson. Backs down. Pass to the outside. From just inside the arc. Tickles the twine. Taken away by Butler. Was out of bounds there. That will cost them possession. The inbound to Felton. Passes it to the left block. Inside, maybe next time. The Wizards bring it up. They've got to score quickly. Butler reels it in. Hits the left rim and out. Clanked off the front of the rim by Stevenson. A ton of opportunities, and it's finally made by Butler. Felton brings it up the court. He's 6 for 15 for the game. To Felton. Passes to Wallace. Stop the run. Too much mustard on that one. The Wizards bring it up. They can tie it with a 3. Goes up. Lays it right in.
Effortless, soft layup. Nice play.
Dish inside. Regia. Okafor grabs the offensive rebound. Blocked by Haywood. That's his 2nd block so far. The Wizards bring it up. The crowd on the edge of their seats. They now have the lead after that shot by Butler. Fires it way up court.
It's under a minute to play, and they have the ball. It's within reach.
The pass to Wallace. Tries to back him in. Shoots it up. Misses the J after setting up that look with the pump fake. Passes to Stevenson. Felton has picked up his 2nd foul.
That's his
Yeah, it's really their only option at this point. You just can't allow the offense to run out the clock.
Sinks the first one, and that'll put him up by 2. 2 for 2, and it's a 3-point ball game. The Bobcats call time. They're down by 3. 14 seconds left in the game. Passed it to Okafor. The J was missed by Okafor.
defensive foul.
Okafor has picked up his 2nd foul. Gets the first. That gives him a 4-point cushion. Perfect from the line, and it's a 5-point ball game. To Richardson. Stop the drought. There's the horn. The Wizards defeat the Bobcats 82-77. It was a hard-fought game.
You got that right, Kevin. The Wizards really won this game at the free throw line. When you get to the line as much as they did and you knock them down, you're going to be tough to beat.
Thank you, Kenny. And now let's take a quick look at the player of the game.
And with good reason, Kevin. He took care of business and was more than worthy.
Yes, indeed. Arenas simply dominated. 23 points, 13 assists, and he's the player of the game.